So on this topic really quickly. Actually, let me do this one sec. See, I don't mind, and if anything, I think it's funny. I like seeing all of the fucking memes, okay? Because even if you like Hassan or dislike him, the memes are funny. But some of the memes are not funny at all, okay? Let me pull this up. This, very funny meme. Everyone who has seen this meme thinks it's funny. Every single one. Using the scale provided, rate how much you like animals. Everyone thinks this is funny. This is hilarious. This is, yes. Great. The Raiden memes, where they edit him to look like Raiden, unbelievably hilarious. Where they edit him to look like, Eustace, stupid dog, you make me look bad, unbelievably hilarious. And then this shit is so cringe. Oh my god, this is like as bad as, what's that, Mr. Burcham?
We need to put the plan into motion, guys. Full communist revolutionary takeover. Every single enemy of the revolution needs to be murdered. Come on. Oh, you got... The streets will run red with the blood of the fascist right-wingers. Come on. In Minecraft. And by in Minecraft, I of course mean in real life. I'm dead serious. Full-blown genocide is what's needed. In Minecraft, of course, but especially in real life, which is what I'm actually talking about. Anyone who disagrees with you, yes, anyone who disagrees with you about anything, come on! Use children for... Strap a bomb to a kid, send them on a play date at a conservative kid's house, boom! In Minecraft, but actually in real life. You know what we need to do to win the revolution? We need to violate Twitch's terms of service. We need to spend every day violating Twitch's terms of service harder and harder.
Is it so long?
I love inciting violence against the law. In Minecraft... Disobedience warning! Canine crap outside of quarantine zone! Kaya, come on! Don't disrupt my...
This has so much SNL energy in it, it should be illegal.
Dream, you stupid, worthless infidel dog! Can you believe this dog attacked me?
You get it, guys? Infidel because Islamophobia.
So incredibly spoiled. What? No, it's not a shock collar. It mostly doesn't electrocute him. What are you guys talking about? It's not a shock collar. It's just a normal collar. It's got a device on it that pacifies the dog in Minecraft. You think we're gonna win the revolution without electrocuting any dogs? Twitch didn't do anything. YouTube.
And yes, chat, that's correct. This quote tweet has it perfectly accurate. You can really tell when people have only ever watched that one clip. He doesn't even know that Kaya's a female.
Doesn't electrocute him. What are you guys talking about? It's not a shock collar. It's just a normal collar. It's got a device on it that pacifies the dog in Minecraft. You think we're gonna win the revolution without electrocuting any dogs? Twitch didn't do anything. YouTube has my back. No one cares about some disobedient capitalist dog. Come on.
How is it still going? How?
You're safe now, Kaya. Now, lead us into an animal cruelty-free tomorrow as our governor.
Hey everybody, we're making a...
The most annoying part about this had the opportunity to do such a 150 at the very end where Kaya's like, as my first rule of dictator of California, I hereby enact martial law. All of us shall become communists today. And then like Kaya takes over the world. Like it had such an opportunity to at least like, sorry, did I say 150, 180? Sorry. That video fucking fried my brain. My fucking brain got shock collared from that so hard I lost some of my brain. That would have been funny. It would have been like, oh, okay, that's cute. He thinks the dog is a communist too or whatever. Okay, sure. Sure, you know, like And it was so long and it was so bad. Why can't you just make jokes like these? These are so funny. I don't even care that the people making these are Hassan haters, because at least it's funny. I saw this and I chuckled. Like these ones. This is great. This is great. This is hilarious. Excellent. 10 out of 10. This one, this one actually kind of takes me out every time. Oh, God. Anywho, just make it funny, dude. This is so... It was so SNL. It's like they like beat the joke so hard to death, and then none of it was funny. And then it didn't even have a funny ending. And then it had like the weird like Ben Garrison, I'm gonna make the people I don't like hot and sexy. Like he made him unbelievably buff for some bizarre reason. I don't understand. It's just, oh my God. It's just not, it's just so garbage. It's giving, I'm Israeli and this is my art. And I feel like, can I complain really quickly? I wish people would do funny memes of me like this. I wish my haters were capable of doing funny memes like this. But instead, I feel like all my haters do is just make unfunny memes like this. And it's like, dude, if there's anyone that can laugh at themselves, it's me. Trust me. Okay? Trust. But when it's not funny, it's not funny. It's just so dog shit. I still like, I'm in awe that Matterson, what the fuck is his name? The unfunny one, replied to me at one point and was like, it's time to pack up your tits and go home. What? What the fuck does that even mean? What does that even mean? Why? Why are there no good funny memes? Oh my God. Is that a saying? I think it's like a saying to say like pack it up, but like pack up your tits? What? Put the tits in the bag. Like what? Huh? What? Okay. Uh-huh. Sure. Interesting. Anywho, Shiba Girl is also not even a good dog owner. What the? Streamer Hassan Piker situation bringing out all the crazy streamers. Shia Rain used the shock collar hoax to plug her Twitch. A few weeks back, she photographed herself dragging her dog across the house out by its collar. Wake up, Dogecoin dog. It's time for the walk. Wow, he looks so ready for a walk. Bro, I just dragged her across the whole house. Huh? Wow. Okay, so she showed up in the replies for a reason I can't explain. She posted a video of her dragging the dog across the floor, looking absolutely terrified. She said she does this every single day. What?
Hi, Vin Vin. Oh, good morning, Mama. You gotta get up, baby.
Why are you recording this? And then posting it?
Good morning, Vin Vin. You go on a walk?
Bro, my cat responds better to a harness. What? And it's a cat. I mean, cats don't need to go outside. So I only take Wormy out sometimes because I know she likes going outside. She has a lot of fun when she goes outside. And I whip out the harness and I'm like, okay, it's outside time. And she's so excited. I successfully trained her to enjoy getting into a harness, which is impressive for a cat. I'm just going to say. Like, she's excited to get in it. Like, she doesn't do the thing where, like, cats will flop. They'll be like, no. Because she understands I only get to go outside if I have the harness. And she loves to go outside. And she knows that she gets a lot of sunshine when she's outside. And she gets a nice fresh breeze. And she gets little treats when I take her outside. And so when I take out the harness, she's so excited. Her tail does, like, the little question mark. And she's like, oh boy, it's outside time. And I put it on her and she's just like, literally, I put the entrance of the harness for her little head in front of her and she squeezes her face in it. And she's not like Meerkat. Meerkat, like this guy, you could literally fucking throw this guy around like a fucking pizza dough. He doesn't give a shit. He just built different. But Wormy's like, she's a very cat-like cat. And she's very particular. So, like, normally she doesn't really like it when I'm touching her belly. Or, like, maybe her chest is closer to it, like the top. But she'll let me do it when it comes to the harness. Because she knows she has to get buckled in. And she's like, she's excited. Like, that's how my cat reacts to a harness. And they don't even need to go outside. What's happening that your dog is doing this for walks? What dog isn't bound with joy when the word walk is uttered? Yeah. Is this a dog not wanting to go out for a walk situation or a dog not liking the collar harness situation? I'm not proficient in dog. I don't know. Why would you post this? Why wouldn't you immediately just say, I was just joking when I posted this because I thought it was cute? Did you train your cat with the harness as a kitten or were they able to adapt later? I trained her as a kitten. But honestly, I think like if you're willing to be persistent, you can train cats later. Because I've definitely trained them to do stuff as adults. I'm still getting them to accept me brushing their teeth. That one's been the hardest because I've had to start doing it when they're adults. That one's so difficult because they're just like so scared of people touching their teeth. But I wish I had done that when they were kittens. Chicken. I have like the, you know, like the cat toothpaste that they like the way it tastes. They're just like, so they'll lick it off my hand, but and they'll lick it off the toothbrush, but they just don't want me to touch their teeth. And I'm like, dude, that's the whole point. The whole point is I touch your teeth with the toothpaste. So obviously don't use normal toothpaste. Don't use human toothpaste. Anyone here who is thinking about don't use human toothpaste. It's not safe for animals. Okay. You have to get animal specific toothpaste, just in case anyone here doesn't know that. I don't want anyone to be like, I want to do that. And then you give your cat something toxic or your dog or whatever. My cat brushes her own teeth. I just hold up the brush and she does her thing. Oh, that's dope. Wait, what? Anywho, the other thing too is I saw that like one account was like, sorry, I chuckled when I saw this. Life is so beautiful sometimes and it's Tectone blocking you. All right. I saw that one person that was like, I bought it to show that you can, in fact, remove the screws. And then they like cover half of it and they literally didn't remove the screws. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. One sec. Where is it? Hold up. I didn't save all of these. I can't believe how easily people are duped by shit. Yeah. It's like, it's kind of terrifying, but it's also really sad. Let me pull this up. I don't have a reason for posting this, but I just want to show it to you guys. This image. It's such a powerful image. Such powerful art. I don't think I saved it. Fuck. Damn. They weren't duped. They want to believe it. Well, sorry. Some people were genuinely duped. Obviously, there's lots of people that are engaging in a disinfo campaign. What is this? I don't know. It's an image that invokes such a powerful emotion in me, so I want to show it to you guys. This? Oh, here it is. I think I found it. Okay. These people being like, there are prongs or whatever, and saying like, I think the collar looks exactly like the PG 300, which I think is the shock one. He said, this isn't a shock collar. No, the prongs are not removable. Once you unscrew the shock nodes, there are still screws. You got duped. And this is what the actual shock collar looks like. And then this person says, okay, so are we saying this is not correct? Okay. And they're pointing out like some charger port or something. And this person says the tape pick was altered, and here's this. Here's them doing the full contrast on the actual VOD, showing that there's no fucking tape. Like, this is, I'm sorry, but like the levels of delusion to go down this path and to be like, no, this has to be a shock collar. It must be a shock collar. Analyzing this like the JFK assassination. Yeah. There's another one of like someone showing the artifacting in the images and that the artifacting in the images doesn't match the artifacting in the original VOD. It's so insane. And then there's like, I don't have it on hand, but there was like this one video that I saw of like this guy who was like, I'm going to buy this shock collar and show you that you can remove the screws. And that's exactly what Hassan did. And then in the video that they took, you literally can still see the screws. It's weird how everyone on the internet suddenly became an expert in dog manufacturing. Yeah. Hassan haters don't actually have much to criticize him for, so this is a big win for them. Yeah. Oh, God. Okay. Anywho. Could you link this tweet? Yeah, sure. Here you go. Oh. It's literally a 6-headed Hydra attack. If you would prove one version of their delusions wrong, they immediately hate you. With, I think there's a missing word here. So you admit these other two things are true. It's crazy, too, because nobody mentions that it's not like he just had the collar ready. A chatter asked to see it, and he was like, okay, sure, and then took it off Kaya. I think this is the thread that you were looking for. Oh, this one, yeah. This video of, like, this guy being like, look, I'm here to prove that Hassan bought this shock collar.
I bought off Amazon today the exact same shock collar everyone says that Hassan shocked his dog with, bought. So let's see. I cut off the prongs that came with it with my Dremel, put electrical tape over it because it looks like he did electrical tape over it.
I like how it immediately doesn't look anything like it. Like it's all lumpy.
Looks like he did electrical tape over it. And I don't know, it's pretty sus, man. Hold it up. I'm trying to hold it.
I like how he keeps covering the middle part of it. Instead of holding it by, like the camera is clearly mounted. Both his hands are free. Instead of holding it by the wristbands, he keeps holding it like this. Or he's like, I don't know, kind of sus. Do you guys see that? That's kind of sus. Sorry, I don't realize I have a fucking watch right here. Let me take this off and show you guys. Come on. Okay. Like the way that Hassan held it was like, I don't know, close to like this. Where he was like, as you guys can see, just a fucking shock collar. And this guy's holding it like, I don't know, it's a little bit sus. You guys see that? You guys see how sus that is? Yeah, that's really sus. This part is really funny. Hold up. You can see how lumpy it is over the tape.
Electrical tape over.
Alexa enhance. Hold up. You can see how lumpy it is. Oh my god.
Over it because it looks like he did electrical tape over it. And I don't know, it's pretty sus, man. Hold it up. I'm trying to hold it exactly how he did.
He did not hold it like that.
Right, you might have to mirror it because I think his is mirrored or some shit. And I got a little baby hand, so if my hand doesn't exactly fit his profile, y'all.
Don't ask him how long it took him to remove the screws, and he actually spent money on that just to destroy it and look like a tool. LMAO. I know. Meanwhile, this is literally how he was holding it. This is literally how Hassan was holding it, where you could see the entirety of the back just fine.
Ignore it. Ignore the birds too. They're a little clingy. But it looks exactly the same, bro.
Exactly the same, and it doesn't look anything like it.
Look at that. And then from like the right angle, like in the shadow, no reflection, you could totally say it's all one piece and there's no electrical tape. Then you take off the tape. matches up. Exact same. Like, there's the prong. There's the other prong. There's the charger port. I think on the older one, which is the one he has, or maybe it's just because it's worn, this screw right here, either the paint wore off so it became silver, or...
I like how you can literally see that the tape makes it lumpy. Continuing.
For 4 hours on stream.
Sorry, this was funny, though. This very dumb guy bought a shock collar to prove that Hassan Piker hid the prongs with tape. The problem, the prongs are still clearly visible, unlike Hassan's collar. He disproved the theory. Same guy previously called Hassan and his fans, called for Hassan and his fans to be hung from trees. And here's this guy showing the very obvious prong collars and trying to pretend like this is even remotely the same. And then here he is saying, I can't wait to see you and your mentally ill followers hanging from trees. Yeah, this guy seems like a well-adjusted adult. Yeah, I am a sane person, and I trust this guy over the thousands of hours of footage of nothing bad happening to Kaya at all at any point. It's so pathetic. If anything, it's a sign to quit Zins. Yeah, none of this would have happened if he didn't reach for those damn Zins. It all started with that damn Zin. All right, moving on. Close this. Hold up. Okay. What else? Is there anything else? I think that was it. Yeah. I don't even understand this person's... What the fuck are you even mad about? What? I don't even understand what this chatter is mad about. Want to discuss why Hassan didn't prove this in the multiple hours he was live in the same day? Good luck with that besides saying you're dumb. There it is. Make an argument with no merit. And meanwhile, I literally made an argument. I literally didn't even insult you, even though you're insulting me. I made fun of your grammar, obviously, because you're making fun of me. That's warranted. And then I explained to you that these people are never going to be happy. Like, the people on LSF are just going to continue goalposting over and over and over and over again. And you can't, like... You can't say he should have had the foresight to have checked LSF immediately after his dog yelped, because he should have known everyone was going to accuse him of having a shock collar, so he should have instantly recognized that he should show the collar immediately. Like, do you recognize that that's insane? Like, that request is insane? Like, you sound like an insane person demanding that. That he needs to be checking LSF every hour to make sure that he's disproving every allegation against him at all times. Like, that is a crazy thing to say. Like, actually insane. And then follow it up with that you use a shock collar? Like, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck are you? I don't even understand what you're mad about. What the fuck? You see Molestini say all the pedophilia I've done still hasn't changed that Hassan's an animal abuser. I did. That was also a very weird experience for me to see. Oh my god. All right. Is that it? Are we done? Oh, this was the only thing I wanted to see. I saw this clip. I wanted to watch this and then we can move on. What will end Hassan's career? Content puke or a dog who lays in the same spot? No, Is it this one?
Your haters want you to be reactive to the dog, which is the number one thing you don't do. Caesar Milano South.
Okay.
Your haters want you to be reactive to the dog, which is the number one thing you don't do. Caesar Milano South Park literally had an episode about this. I know. They're
Why can't they just cancel him for the way that he reads out chat messages? Because that pisses me off.
my haters are causing me to fucking. My haters are causing me to be more reactive to my dog when she's being spoiled, and then train her in the opposite direction. Train her into thinking that she can just like get my attention by crying in the background. Okay, which is bad. But what are you going to do? Fuck it. I'll just destroy all of the training that I've worked very, very hard on to reinforce now that, the entire internet thinks I'm fucking abusive unless I, let my dog do whatever she wants and then run the show like this. I have a good friend of mine that used to be Van's producer back in the day. Back when he was in the... look, see? Spot training is already failing because I already let her fucking... I already let her do whatever she wants now. See, this is how it works, okay? She expands on the...
I like how he didn't comment and then she went back anyways because, surprise, surprise, she's not being forced to stay there. This idea that she hates her spot and that she wants to leave and she's waiting to leave and she's trying her hardest to leave and she won't be... she refuses to leave. He refuses to let her leave. It's like, or maybe she's a fucking chow that wants to sleep for 16 or 20 hours a fucking day.
Readily available confines. Okay, do you see that? Thank you, haters. You have successfully ruined. You have, I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you this dub.
I think, can I say something as well? When it comes to like place training, I think it's that like a lot of dog owners have like, they're very dog brained to the point where like they stop giving a shit what other people want because their dog has to be more important than everybody else. Are we mocking the people that are saying he's abusing his dog? I mean, yeah, I haven't seen any evidence of him fucking abusing Kai. I'm sorry. Kai also literally goes roaming around so much. These people haven't watched 1 second of streams. Yeah. Sorry, let me continue. I personally, listen, I feel neutral about dogs. I like some dogs and I feel neutral about the rest of dogs. But I also generally don't want other people's dogs jumping on me all the time. And I think dog owners are very sensitive about that. And they're like, well, why wouldn't you want that? What do you mean you don't want my dog to jump on your lap, shed all over you, and then slobber on you? And it's like, I don't know, man, because I was eating, and now my hands are covered in dog slobber, and I have to go wash them again? Not shit, shed. And the way that you don't have that problem is by having your dog listen to commands. If your dog can listen to commands and be like, no place, your dog won't randomly jump on guests that maybe in that moment don't want X, Y, or Z thing. And there are a lot of dog owners that get like their feelings really hurt when you say like, hey, I'm here to hang out with you. I'm not really interested in having your dog slobber on me right now. Is that, and I've had this experience with dog owners where they like get mad at me for saying that. It's like, what? I don't have this problem with other people. If you come to my place and you're like, I don't like your cats. It's like, you're definitely wrong about that. My cats are dope, but that's fair. That's cool. Or I've had people over that are allergic to cats and they're like, I like cats, but I just can't get near them. I'm like, that's cool. And like, I feel like cat owners can deal with that. I feel like there are a lot of, not all dog owners, not all. For the love of God, if I see one comment that's like, that's just bad training. Yes, that's the point that I'm making. Some dog owners just get so offended when you say that you don't want their dog on you. They get unbelievably offended. It's like, you're acting like I'm saying that I think you should euthanize your dog. Like, what the fuck? I just don't want your dog on me right now. What the fuck? Is that so wrong? Oh my God. Bro, I don't want my dog on me sometimes. I used to be scared of dogs as a kid. I still get nervous around big dogs, but letting big dogs jump all over me isn't going to make it better. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing too, dude. Like I don't jump at anything, but like a dog bark always makes me do this. And I'm just like, I'm just not built for dog barks. I'm just not. I always jump when I hear it. So anyways, all of this is Denims' worst opinion. No, I think you can have things that you don't want. That's fine. I think that's fine. And again, it's like, it's the only time I really mind is when I'm like, I'm trying to eat food. I'm trying to eat my food and it's like a finger food. I don't want this animal's saliva on my hand. Okay? I want to eat my burger in peace. And like, my friends who have dogs are all super cool and are great dog owners. Like when I hang out with Lana and Iggy is like trying to give me attention and love, and they call Iggy the creature because it acts like a little creature. He is such a sweet dog, like genuinely such a sweet dog. But sometimes I don't want the dog on me because I'm trying to eat food. And Lana's never been offended ever. I'm like, can you get Iggy off me? And they're like, yes. Iggy, go. 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 No. Because, you know, good dog owners aren't going to get offended. You're trying to eat your food and you don't want slobber on your hands. In the same way that, like, if someone got offended because my cat jumped on the dining table, I would be like, sorry, I'll take care of this. And I would just take the cat. Like, I know my cat isn't going to eat your food because he's been trained to not do that. But if it bothers you, I will move him. That's fair. I know the dog's feelings aren't going to be hurt. I know the cat's feelings aren't going to be hurt. Trained my ass. Cats are demons. Wrong. My cats are trained. I love my dogs, but I shoo them whenever I'm eating. LMAO, little vultures. Yeah. When I'm making cookies, my dog is banned from the kitchen because she will get fur in the cookies. Exactly, yeah. When I'm cooking, my cats are banned off the counters. They're banned off the counters. Because I want to be able to put things on the counter and not have to worry about whether or not they're going to fucking, like, try anything. Anywho, all of that is just to say, I think it's that, like, a lot of people who have dogs, they love their dogs so much that they can't imagine a universe where other people don't want their dog on them. They're like, wait, but my little angel princess is the most wonderful dog in the world. What do you mean you don't want her on your lap right now? It's like, I don't know. I just don't. Princess is like almost 100 pounds. She's kind of heavy. I kind of don't want Princess on me right now. Is that she's been sitting on me for like an hour and I'm losing blood flow in my legs. Wow. So you fucking hate dogs. It's like, what? No, dude, I just like, I don't want to lose all my blood circulation in my legs, man. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, dude. Is that wrong? Is that fucked up? I don't get offended when people don't want my cats near them. That's fine. Everyone's a cat person. How dare you? My favorite is like the people who get offended with this take and then immediately go ahead and say, dogs greater than cats. It's like you're literally doing the thing that you're mad at me for. Like, you're mad at me for saying I like cats more. And then you're doing the thing. Like, I don't understand. Look, listen, I'm only doing a little light riffing, okay? Trained my ass. Cats are demons. Wrong. Boo, you dog hater. Dogs greater than cats. Imagine saying that to your child. Cats are different. Saying what to my child? That the guest doesn't want my child on them? That's fine. Some people don't like kids. I don't understand. Or are you saying, imagine telling your child, I don't know. What? You just don't like dogs. Admit it. What the? Okay, anywho. All of that is just to say, I do think that there are people that just like, they don't understand that just because they love their dog more than the world, not everybody else loves their dog more than the world. Right? It's like parents who have a kid and they want to show you like 10,000 photos of their baby. And it's like, listen, I get that you love your baby because it's your baby and it's the cutest thing in the world. But I also, and I love you and you're a great friend to me. But I'm going to be honest, this is like the 30th photo that looks exactly the same. And it's just a baby. Like I'm really not impressed. Okay, it's literally just a baby. Okay, and also I'm going to be honest, babies are a little ugly when they come straight out the womb. They're they kind of look a little wrinkly, okay? So let's just be real for a second. Listen, I'll do like the basics. Okay, they do look a little alien, but I get it. You know, it's your baby. That's why you love it so much. I just don't need to see 700 photos of your baby. I don't need to. They were just done cooking. Yeah, it's like, I think it just needs a little bit more time. Just you know. Some lady was filming my kid the other day. It was creepy as fuck. What the fuck? Let's not go completely nuts. Are you also saying babies aren't cute and adorable and you should take care of them? What? What did I say you shouldn't take care of them? What? Wait, what? What? What the fuck? What's happening? Denims confirmed wants babies to have shock collars. Seen one big-headed baby, you've seen them all. See, that's what I mean, right? It's like, yeah, I know what a baby looks like. Congrats. It looks like a baby. It's kind of like when you record your own like play of the game and you're like, this is so epic. And you show it to someone else and they're not impressed. And you're like, no, but it's like really good. Like I got 2 kills. It's like, it's not that good. It's just a baby. I've seen a baby before. All right. Yeah. No, I'm so soy. I don't really feel strongly about children. It's like a very neutral topic. I think some babies are cute. Okay. I do think some babies are adorable. Okay. I might just be a little bald phobic. Okay. When the baby's still bald, it's like something's not right here. Something's not right. I don't trust you yet. And then they get hair and I'm like, oh, I trust you now. I'm kidding. Okay. Fuck. All right. Yeah, it reminds me too much of a cop. I'm like, very thumb-like you are. No, I'm joking. But I am like soy as fuck. I am so soy right when it comes to actual like a baby being in front of me or like a child. The second that a child is like, I just like fold immediately. I'm like, I fold immediately. I do fold. And they're like, I got a truck. I'm like, that truck is so cool. It is so, oh my God. Where did you get the truck? I fold immediately is what I'm telling you. Because I'm like, oh, it's like trying to share its stupid interest with me. It's just, oh, it's such a cool fire truck. There's so much joy for the little things in the world. The small things. Like it touches me. But like looking at like a photo of like a 1-year-old, it's like, it doesn't, what the, yeah, congrats. That's a baby. Yes. Tell me when it forms a word. Then we can have a conversation about how great fire trucks are. All of that's just to say, listen, I get it. You love your dog or you love your cats or whatever. I'm not going to show people 1,000 photos of my cats. And I have 1,000 photos of my cats. Cool. Does it do anything? It doesn't even look like a shiny baby. What it moves does it know? Poop. I know that move. Anything else? Vomit. I know that one too. Anything else? Scream. Okay, can you tell me something it can do that I can't do myself? Because I can do all of these, okay? Anywho, I want to show people the 50 screenshots of Kaya. Yeah. Moving on. It's not relevant to any of this. TLDR. I do think a lot of people who really, really love their pets can't imagine a world, especially, and it's more apparent, I think, with dog owners because most dogs really love attention. So most dogs will come to you for attention. I've only met like 2 dogs ever in my life that did not want any attention from me and only wanted their owner's attention. And that was Jenna's Sheba and Sabrina's Eva. Bars. Like, those dogs did not give a fuck that I was there. I was like, dude, they made me like dogs love. I was like, dude, this dog is sick. It's just, he's just chilling. He's just chilling here. Wait. Dope. Kind of dope dog out there. He's just vibing. So anywho. And so I think a lot of dog owners do get offended that like someone maybe doesn't want a giant dog jumping on them. And they don't understand that like it's good to have your dog follow commands and follow place because not everyone is going to want your dog on them. And that's okay. You know, it is your pet you're supposed to train and other people shouldn't have to deal with your pet. Right? If they don't want to. It's just good practice. That's all. Your pet isn't someone else's responsibility. Yeah, exactly. Now, to be clear, I think most Americans love dogs, and I think most people would love your dog doing that. But some people just don't want that. You know? Some dog owners feel entitled to your personal space. Yeah, I think it's bizarre. You also like don't know what someone's experience is, right? You don't know like whether or not someone has any trauma with dogs, whether they've been bit by dogs before, whether they're scared of dogs, whether they're allergic to dogs, or if they have like OCD and they don't want your like dog on them because it's going to make them feel like compelled to do 50 different routines. Like you don't know what that person is dealing with and how much of it is out of their control. It's just good practice to train your dog to be able to handle any situation. Right? I don't know about anyone else, but I get upset if my dog gets up in other people's spaces without their consent. Yeah. And I get the feeling of like, because as a cat owner, I've had like 2 people be like, I don't really like cats. And I'm like Hassan, I'm like, you just haven't met my cat. So I get the feeling, but you still should be respectful of other people, right? That's your job as a pet owner. As a pet owner, that's your job. You can dislike that person said that, and you can be like, or not passing the vibe check. But, you know, it's still your responsibility to like make sure that so TLDR, Kaya being able to understand place and sit in place or whatever. And not just like, and especially because Hassan actually has lots of guests on his show. Kaya not just jumping on random people that's good. That's good. Using a shock collar, I'm against. I don't know if there are circumstances where it makes any sense to use one. I don't train dogs. I don't like the idea of using a shock collar. It seems like something you shouldn't do. And if anyone thinks that you should, it's probably in like very, very rare situations. I don't like the idea. I'm against it, but I'm also not a dog trainer. So, you know, you can have your own opinion on what's happening here. It doesn't matter because he's not using one. He's using a vibration collar. And I'm sorry, I don't think it's abuse to have a vibration collar. If it vibrates the same way that like your phone vibrates, I don't think it's abusive. I think like maybe if a dog already has prior trauma, it could be, but if it's just like a dog that has no trauma around any collars or anything, I don't see a world where like that could be or feel abusive. Yeah, I've seen some people say that like they use some specific shock collars for like service dogs or something. I don't know I don't know anything about training dogs, so I don't like the idea of a shock collar, but I'm not going to tell other people when that you should never. I don't know if you've covered it already. Could you please explain why Moist Critical made the video? Generally like a fence sitter, like Hassan says, but he was quick to jump on this. Well, the thing is, it's like because he is such a large content creator, he is gonna be forced to make a video on it, if that makes sense. Because if he does nothing, he's just gonna get harassed by both sides. And when you're put in that position, specifically when Moist Critical is put in that position, he just does the same thing every time, which is go with what the majority of people are saying. He literally is just like the bandwagon YouTuber. Everyone thinks this, great, I'm gonna do this. I mean, you can look at his YouTube videos. When YouTube started becoming more right-wing, his videos were more right-wing, and he made a bunch of like anti-SJW videos. When YouTube started becoming a little bit more left-wing, because people like H-Bomber guy were like on the rise, his content started becoming a little bit more left-wing. Like, he just goes with whatever the majority of people think in any particular moment. Because he doesn't, I don't think he, to be quite honest with you, I just don't think that he's built for people disliking him. Like, I think Asmongold is built for people disliking him. I think that Asmongold genuinely, like, he could have every single person on this planet dislike him, and he would be, like, mostly fine. Because I think he's just had so much mold ingested that that part of his brain, like, doesn't work anymore. He's not capable of feeling that part anymore. But I think that, like, Charlie isn't built like that, and I don't think he can handle negative press or negative attention. Also, I think people like Charlie really appreciate or enjoy being considered like impartial or centrist. So I wouldn't even be surprised if he made like the anti-Israel video. And he's like, well, I got to throw these people bones so they continue to think that I am unbiased. That I can call out Hassan just like I can call out Israel. As if that comparison makes any fucking sense at all. So I hope that I don't know if that explains. That's my opinion. You guys can have whichever opinion. I've seen people go farther, but that's just where I'm at. That's what I think. Okay. Last thing, and then we're moving on.
I know. My haters are causing me to be more reactive to my dog when she's being spoiled, and then and again, it's not like a problem that Kaya wants lap time as a 120-pound dog. That she wants love from like Hassan, so she wants to sit on his lap. But the problem is if she wants that from someone else who doesn't want her there. Like, they don't immediately, maybe they have, again, trauma. Maybe they have OCD. Maybe they are allergic. Like, whatever reason it is. You don't want her to just think that she can just sit on anyone's lap at any time. Train her in the opposite direction. Train her into thinking that...
Yo, nobody's spoiled here. Yo, I've seen spoiled dogs. I've had spoiled dogs. Brother, the dog doesn't move for 10 hours. Then goes for his walk by somebody else's. I notice sometimes dog goes missing by energy. Maybe he lives with somebody walks his dog. Bro, it doesn't get no fucking little play, treat, fucking give me the paw, roll over.
I have to start over. I didn't understand any of that.
Dog when she's being spoiled.
I'm so sorry.
Then, train her in the opposite direction. Train her into thinking that...
Yo, nobody's spoiled here. Yo, I've seen spoiled dogs. I've had spoiled dogs. Brother, the dog doesn't move for 10 hours. Then goes for his walk by somebody else's. I notice sometimes dog goes missing by energy. Maybe he lives with somebody walks.
Okay, sorry, let me translate. Oh, that's another good example. Sorry, I didn't even consider this one as well. Ableism, by the way. Passive ableism. This is why I say no one is free of, like, bigotry. Because bigotry is also failing to recognize, or part of bigotry is failing to think of instances where other people are being harmed. And ableism is like, it is one of the most ignored forms of bigotry. But this is another important detail. Maybe they have an injury, they could be harmed if the dog jumps on them. They could have chronic health issues of like some kind, and maybe you don't want your dog jumping on someone like that. Thank you for pointing that out. That's a great addition to the conversation. There's a lot of good reason to not have your dog feel comfortable just jumping on every single person. Okay, sorry. XUC just said your dog is sitting there for 10 hours. And then if you ever notice, sometimes the dog is missing, probably because somebody else is walking the dog. Is that not like... great? Like, wait, am I cooked on this? Tell me, Chad, if I'm cooked. Isn't it great if you have the financial capability that you can stream or do whatever work you need to, and you can hire someone to come walk your dog when they want to go for a walk? Isn't that good? How is that not? How is that the opposite of being spoiled? That as soon as she wants to go for a walk, that he could. I don't even know if that Hassan has said that someone else walks her. Maybe like his mom walks her or something. Like, what is? Huh? Isn't that a little bit of like spoiling that your dog just gets to go for walks, that she goes for an hour walk that tires her out at the very beginning of the day and at the end of the day, and whenever she wants to go for a walk in the middle of the day, she has someone that can go walk her? Ashina, thank you so much for the gifts of Hashnex. Thank you for the Prime. Surzan, thank you for the 32 months. XOAs, thank you so much for the 8 months. Anna, thank you for the gift sub. A Villainy, thank you for the gift sub. Razil Prime, thank you so much for the 26. It's Goba, thank you for the 6 months. Shiny Krishna, thank you for the 18. Kelly, thank you so much for the 11. Pat's Fan Mike, thank you for the 17. Juliana, thank you for the 7. Owen, thank you for the 35. Spin Dash, thank you for the 33. One Village Idiot, thank you for the 4. Balance and All Things, thank you for the 2. I hope I got everyone. Sorry if I missed anyone. But thank you guys. Thank you. Not really saying, not really spoiling, I'd say. It's just awesome. Spoiling is like indulging something that isn't really good for your pet or kid. I don't know. I think I get the definition that you're talking about, where like spoiling requires that they get things that are against their best interest, but I don't think it has to mean that.
This dog, bro, it doesn't get no fucking little play, treat, fucking give me the paw, roll over shit. What the fuck is the other? Spoiled what?
She can just like get my attention by crying in the background. Okay? Yep. Which is bad. Oh my God. But what are you going to do? Fuck it. I'll just destroy all of the training that I've worked very, very hard on to reinforce now that, you know, the entire internet thinks I'm fucking abusive unless I, you know, let my dog do whatever she wants and then run the...
So, Chat, I assume that the color's back on, Shirley, right? Hopefully, because it's...
You know, he's an animal expert because he said, get the paw roll over shit.
it's a vibrant only collar that he uses all the time. Is it back on? He's using all the time?
Like this.
He also didn't say he uses the vibrating collar all the time. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. The idea that if you train your dog, they have to wear the collar the whole fucking time, all day, every day for the rest of their life is crazy. It's like, it's such a fundamental misunderstanding of how any type of animal training goes. The purpose of training is just to get them to do things that you like and to get them to stop doing things that you dislike. It doesn't mean you have to keep doing it every single day forever for their entire life at all times. Anywho, that's amazing. I have to say, I feel really bad for Hassan because, like, I'd be so mauled. I'd be so fucking mauled right now at this stupid fucking nonsense. Can you imagine having such a well-behaved dog that's super sweet and gives everyone love and attention and listens to all of her commands? And then people are like, you're clearly abusing that dog. It's like, that's... I still can't believe this is a thing that you and Razan need to address. It's just like, I think he should honestly, genuinely just like stop talking about it. Because the people who want... I think it was good that he showed everyone the collar, because I do think there were a lot of like people that were genuinely concerned that it was a shock collar. And I think that that's fair. I think if your own audience or your community is like, hey, you're not like using a shock collar, right? I think it's fair to address that. But I think at this point, anyone who still believes this shit is like, they just want to fall for the disinfo campaign. Or they're not willing to put in the effort to see if it's accurate or not. Like this woman. Was the dog taken from that abuser yet? I don't know. Are you still bitchless? So insane to me. All right. Oh my god, I did see that Invincible. I don't even have any words for that. That was so weird. It was such a weird clip. It was so weird. It like made me uncomfortable. All right. Moving on.